What's going on, everybody? This is Michael Jex here, International Marketing Director with World Ventures, and coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. And hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Saturday right now. It's about 5:30 p.m. And there's been things that have been going through my mind, and I just feel the need to share with you. It's rare when I do this, so when I do it, I guess it really was bothering me. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna talk about really quick and hopefully some of you guys can understand what I'm saying. And I'm speaking to a select group of people, but the message is for everybody. Okay, what's been going through my mind recently? Excuse me. It has to do with the rank of marketing director. Okay, now I'm an international marketing director with World Ventures. I've been involved for 5 years. It took me 2.5 years to hit IMD. To some people, that's slow. To some people, that's really fast. But the key is that for me to hit IMD, I had to do a couple different things. And one thing for certain, it was getting myself out of the environment that had me poor for my whole life. Okay. Now, reason why I picked on marketing director. Now, I don't want to say I'm picking on it, or I don't want to single out marketing directors in a negative way, because first, let me say this. Marketing director, that was my first, really big goal that I had in World Ventures, because I understood that as marketing director, I didn't need a job. I didn't have to answer to no boss. I didn't have to answer to nobody. If I got to marketing director, I knew that I could live a life that can have me comfortable. Okay. And the reason why I'm bringing up marketing directors is simply because of that. If someone reached the rank of marketing director, if you are a marketing director right now, you're watching me. First off, I want to say hats off to you, and much respect. And if you're looking at me right now, you've been able to replace your job's income with World Ventures, and you're a marketing director. Much respect to you. I'm not taking anything away from you, because that's a big accomplishment, and I respect you a lot. Who I'm talking to, and I'm not talking to you guys, I'm talking to the marketing directors who want to go further, okay, who want to be IMDs, okay. Not everyone wants to, and that's cool. That's respectable, and that's all right. But I'm talking to the individuals who want more, who wants to be an IMD, double IMD. Maybe you guys want to get to RMD, you want to get to NMD, okay, whatever. If you want to reach these higher ranks, two things are going to happen. One thing is you're going to have to separate yourself from your old self, okay? Ed Blunt, my mentor to many, he has a talk that he talks about all the time, and it talks about the 98% versus the 2%. In other circles, they call it the 95% versus the 5%, okay? So when you think about the 95 percenters, right? I'm going to use the 95% versus the 5%, okay? So pretty much 95% of the population, by the age of 65 will either be dead broke, dependent on friends, family, or the government for something by the time they're 65. The 5% don't need nobody. The 5% take care of themselves. The 5% won't be dependent on anyone but themselves, okay? Pretty much the 5% finances runs the entire world, okay? That's just kind of how it is. Now, anyone can transition themselves from being a 95% to a 5%, but it takes work. And I use that term because I think about marketing director. A marketing director can possibly make anywhere between, say, $40,000 to $60,000. We have a ton of people who are marketing directors who are making even more than that. People who are marketing directors who earn $100,000 in a year, okay, and more, maybe even more than that. But let's just stay at that. So the average marketing director probably makes between $40,000 and $60,000 a year. If someone is at a job and they're working to make $40,000 to $60,000 a year, they can live. They can live off of that. It's not that bad. Like, the world isn't ending if you're making $40,000 to $60,000 a year, and that's cool. Now, let's say you get a hit marketing director and you're able to make $40,000 to $60,000 a year, and you don't need that job anymore. You can fire your boss. You can do your own thing now. You don't have to answer to anyone. Most people who get to that rank, they do. Cool, because I'm the first one to say I hate jobs, so to speak. Okay, I'm not bashing jobs, but for Michael Jex, for me, a job ain't for me. It never was for me. I never wanted to answer to anyone. So I know there's a lot of people out there who kind of feels that way. But think about this. Someone who works a job who makes about $40,000 to $60,000 a year, they probably work a 9 to 5, right? 9 in the morning to 5 p.m. That's what they're doing. They work a 9 to 5. They make about maybe $40,000 to $60,000 a year. That's a real general statement, but for a lot of people, that right there, what I just said, is probably the case. Now, when you look at marketing director, You say you make about $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Why can't I hit RMD or NMD or IMD? Here's my belief. Here's why I think it's possible. It's not possible. Because I think you can still be a 95 percenter and still be a marketing director. You can not change your ways fully and be a marketing director. You can still be a 95 percenter and be a marketing director. 95 percenter. What does that sound like? Working a 9 to 5. 9 to 5. 95 percenter. Why is it that some marketing directors cannot cross over to that RMD, NMD, IMD? Is because they're still acting like a 95 percenter. They're still doing 95 percenter type of stuff. Okay? Most 95 percenters have a 9 to 5. They work a 9 to 5. They don't really understand what it takes to have the 5% life, the 5% income, the 5% financing. They don't understand what it takes because maybe they don't know. It's not even their fault. Maybe they don't know, right? You guys in this business, you marketing directors, you know exactly what you got to do mentally first and foremost to get to that next rank. See, the reason why I was able to make, have all the success that I have in World Ventures is first and foremost because of my mind, okay? It's my brain, it's my emotion, it's everything in here with me. First and foremost, right? Then my faith. But I had to understand that I had to change and cross over from that 95 percenter mentality to get over into that 5 percenter area where I am currently now. And maybe some of you guys who are listening to me right now, maybe you guys don't even understand it. Maybe you guys didn't even know. Maybe this is just something that was, just completely oblivious to you. But it shouldn't be because of what we have to offer as far as our training programs and the leadership that we have that we can tap into. But if you didn't know now, you know that was in my mind, okay? If you're a marketing director right now and your goal is to reach R&D, NMD, IMD, beyond, okay? Double IMD, triple IMD, the Troy Browns of the world, right? You want to be like that guy? You want to be like Jeff Boff and them dudes? You've got to change your mindset, okay? R&D and above can no longer associate themselves with 95 percenter mentality and 95 percenter actions. Okay? All right? Got me? Hopefully I did, because I really believe that that's important. That's really important for anybody that's striving to be the best in this business. And if you got that, just let me know. Shoot me a text message, hit me up on social media and say, yo, I got that, Mike, I got it. Even if you saw this and you're not a marketing director, but you're striving to go past marketing director, if you're a senior rep, if you just got into business and you want to be an IMD and you understand that, this is what I've got to do. I've got to change my mentality from here on out. Just say, I got it. Got it? Let's get it.